Welcome back to Random TV Reviews, y'all. Look,
What's up, y'all?
Tyler not gonna stress me out. Let's go ahead and get this party started right. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you ain't a part of the family.
Yeah.
If you don't like what you see, you can thumbs down at the end of the video. It ain't that got no
It's
serious.
all good. It's all good.
So, I choose my son. But anyway, Quita and Daylon, they riding around in the circles, y'all. Just in the circles, like a merry-go-round, just stupid looking.
Like, this is not the hood, y'all. You only do that in the hood.
They don't even do that in the hood, because that's how you get shot.
But you're more prone to do that in the hood. Not in a good neighborhood to get the cops called.
So then the racist heifer, she calls the police, which we know she was going to do. Mm-hmm. You know that girl that called me a B? They're back, driving around in the circles. Okay.
Like, I'm over you.
So next thing we see Daylon jump the fence, let Quita in. She stand up there like a daggone Power Ranger.
She come through there.
All big and swole up in the chest and all up in this region. I said, boo, have you been locked up before too?
Yeah, like, what's happening right now?
So they break into Candace's back door. They don't stepped all over Quincy. They don't just stepped all over the poor boy to get on in the backyard. You looking for your brother. You just walked on top of him. Literally, you walked all over him. So Daylon was like, look, the phone is in here. See. So they tracked the phone. They made it seem like they were searching for freaking silver.
Yeah, gold
with a melody.
Pirate's treasure. It's almost it says in this room right here. It don't do that. It just lets you know the vicinity where it's at, but you still got to find it. They acting like it pinpoint say phone's right here.
Right. But that Obama phone that he got, because you know Quincy ain't got no phone. And he don't have no insurance either. So they find the phone. Homegirl told us, oh my God,
it got blood. Like, come on, you hood. You hood. Now you gonna get all soft now. It's blood on the phone.
And look at the bleach. They try to cover something up. I said, she on that skin?
Like, what?
What is really going on with her? So, of course, we know the police, they won't come in rare fashion, rare form. They have her and Daylon sitting out on the curb. They asked Daylon with his name up. He whistled like a canary real quick. My name Daylon. Daylon Smith want it.
Yeah, I think it was Daylon Smith.
I said, oh, Lord. So then they said, what's your name? She said,
man, that's crackhead moves.
I said, he said Quita.
She was like,
and whatever her last name was, can't even remember what her last name was.
She was acting just like a crackhead, y'all.
I said, what is going on with her? So while they questioning her about why you here, she talking about somebody know the girl. She invited me over. She told me to come to the back door. They was like, well, call her. What's her number? What time she gonna get back? She couldn't answer none of them questions.
I don't know a number.
So then Jeffrey come around the corner at the wrong time. Poor Jeffrey, he can't catch a break. And the woman said, there he is, right there, Joshua. And his name Joshua. What's his name? I don't care.
Whatever his name is.
Justin. That's his name.
Yeah.
There he is, Justin. So then he comes over there and they was like,
come here.
Do you know her? He was like, no. Said, do you know him? Quit. She.
It's like, they crackhead stuff again?
No.
No.
So she, homeboy was like, well, he was driving your car with blood in it.
That's Jeffrey. That's Jeffrey Harrington.
I said, I cannot do it with her. This acting. Oh.
She must have needed a job. Bad. I appreciate you giving the opportunity, Tyler, but it just ain't working. It ain't working. Maybe she just need another sitcom or a short film.
A fume?
Fume, yeah, a fume. Or a play. But nah, having to have not just not working for her.
Yeah, so then this cop that we all been hating.
Oh, he get on my everlasting nerve.
He talking about something. I'm gonna talk to Jeffrey in the house. Y'all go ahead and take care of them outside.
And I was like,
what kind of mess is this?
Did y'all, especially when he said, I want you to come in the house and talk to me in the house. Like, why couldn't you talk to him outside where the rest of them was at talking?
So we'll find out later. So he gets Jeffrey in the house and he was like, what is it that y'all do? I know it's something going on. Do y'all have any wine around here? Jeffrey was like, what? It was like,
ain't you on duty?
He was like, So he pretty much told them, said, oh, take them down to the station. I'll handle Jeffrey right here. When he said that, I said,
here we go.
He gonna do something to Jeffrey. Something strange for a little piece of change. I said, oh no, Jeffrey, he gonna get you.
But I'm mad that the officers that he was with didn't pick up something strange.
Because they all strange.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
So Jeffrey ends up drinking a glass of wine with this cop, right? And the cop was like, come on, let's go upstairs. First of all, why?
Yeah, why are we going upstairs? What we got to go upstairs for?
So then they end up in Candace's bedroom. He put his foot on the bed talking about something. Oh, this bed is comfortable. What is it that she do? Jeff was like, she's in law school. He said, that ain't a job.
He said, well, you need to ask her.
You need to ask her. He said, okay, we'll just sit here and wait. So then this fool, he was like, you know, the girl out there said something. She said something about, you know, she was looking for her brother. But I ran him. He's bad news. But you? Nah, you good. News. You good. You ain't had nothing on you prior to that DUI you just had. Good luck. Good job.
Gosh. I said, here you go.
So when Jeffrey went to shake his hand, this fool takes Jeffrey and slings him on the bed. But what he didn't know was Jeffrey ain't the one to be played with. See, that's that rich money right there.
Yeah.
When they put you in martial arts.
Yep.
All that kind
wrestling
of stuff.
class.
Yeah.
Had him pinned up on his neck.
Neck, not his neck.
Neck. Legs on the neck, choking him. He told me something. Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, no. Choke him unconscious.
Yeah, I was like, do a Nikita Koloff on him or something.
Choke him unconscious so you can get out of there.
Yeah, do a Ric Flair. Woo! I was like, okay. So the guy was like, Jeffrey was like, look, don't you ever, you goddamn life, try me like that ever again. In so many words. So then the cop was like, you know, you got me. And then we knew he was going to do this. He pulls a gun out on Jeffrey talking about something. And if you ever do that again, I'm going to blow your goddamn brains out.
Like, you ain't going to do nothing.
So at this time, Jeffrey knew. I got his tail. I know exactly what's going on with him. Mm-hmm. But we're going to get to that a little bit later. So then around, what happened? We're over at the jail.
The FEMA jail. The FEMA jail. Yeah.
Miss Veronica is being released. She ain't got out yet. Because y'all know, if anybody ever did time or been with somebody that did time, got some family members, you know that when they release, they ain't really released yet.
Yeah.
It's still like a 6-hour process.
Mm-hmm. You got to still wait.
You got to go to the magistrate. You got to go to the bail bondsman.
And they take their own dear time to let you out.
Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah.
So, she's still trying to get released, right? Her and that goddamn Jim still going at it.
Still going at it.
Bye-bye, my love. Oh, you bastard, this. He was like, you gonna go home, straight home and freshen up? And she was like,
I ain't like you, Jim.
I said, what was that? Somebody dose laying back there. As long as they stay back there. So then the officer comes to get old Veronica and takes her out there to go get her belongings, right? This was funny to me. She starts getting all her stuff back, her necklace, her shoes, her phone. At the same time, her husband is calling her. But she ain't answering. Mm-hmm. He driving through the city going 100 miles an hour. Where he going?
He was driving like Pinky Driver. Say, David, you need to slow this truck down.
You almost made me spit a yak on a $200 suit. So Veronica said, look, you missing one thing, honey. The officer said, what? She said, my wig.
She said, I ain't got no wig written down.
She said, no wig on this paper, honey.
I'm like, come on now. That's the first thing y'all took from her when she got in there. Matter of fact, she was the heifer to ask her for the wig.
I said,
here you go.
This is funny to me because every black girl in America that wears extensions, wigs, what you ain't gonna do is play with my hair.
Yup.
Playing with my hair is like playing with my emotions.
Yeah, that's your death wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't mess with no black woman's hair.
No. I'll let you scratch my scalp, but don't you touch my wigs.
They off limits.
Yeah, they all over the place. They got their own names, personalities. Yeah, don't do it. So Veronica was like, look, this is what we doing here. We playing games. Yeah. Okay. So at the same time, the DA comes around the corner. Her phone rings. It's David. David was like, do not let my wife leave. DA said, it's too late.
She said, why? Because you don't want her to catch you and Maggie? He's like, no.
And then she was like, oh, So I'm not good enough to be slept with, but Maggie Day is. I was like, come on now. I want to see it. I want to see what David is working with because I want to know why everybody is so crazy over what they haven't seen yet. Mm-hmm. So if they're going crazy about what they haven't seen,
I think it's the voice. It's the voice.
Alpha voice. I need to figure out what this is.
With that late night.
Was he on Eggplant Friday?
That late night love music to be coming on around 1 o'clock. Hey, sexy. I love you. Call me tonight. That's that David.
Quiet storm. So I was like, okay. So then the DA goes around the corner and she sees Veronica. And Veronica was like, she was like, oh, what happened to your hair? I didn't even know you wore wigs. She was like, don't play with me. She said, oh, are those cornrows on camera ready? Because that's press outside. See, Veronica did this week what she should have did last week when somebody else had said that too. You got them cornrows in and they been in for a while. So they set. They crinkly. They got little ringlets on the end. And you mean to tell me you went to court with them jokers doing gang signs sticking out here like this? No, we don't do that. She said, oh, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to show you something.
But you forgot.
What?
She said, I'm going to sue you because that wig cost $8,000. I said, what kind of wig is that?
That's a Jewish wig.
Huh?
The Jewish wigs.
They cost $8,000? Mm-hmm. That's like a Geo Prism. You can buy a Geo Prism for that price.
They're launching.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was like, I'm going to sue you. My $8,000 wig. I said, darn, Veronica.
Say, great day.
$8,000. I shouldn't be able to see your demarcation line, but
you see, you digress.
I digress. So Candace goes and meets up with Mr. Landon, right? Long story short, she's having this conversation with Landon because Landon think that they good girlfriends, like Lana B said, good girlfriends. And she was like, how exhausted are you? He was like, I'm pretty tired. Too exhausted to go on a hot date with a big man with dreads? Landon was like, let's go.
Yeah.
So they going on upstairs, right? Get to the room. Knock on the door. Big black man with dreads, but it ain't the big black man that he thought it was. This dude looked like he done did 10 to 40.
Yeah.
He out right now, but the police don't know it yet.
Yeah, he escaped last night.
I said, oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, big dude.
Said Big Debo.
So dude comes over there and Landon's like, that ain't my type. So then knock on the door again. Here come Erica and Stan says Ruben stuttered.
Yeah, Ruben Stutter came in. The gangster version.
So they come in. So then Candace started reading Landon for his rights. He was like, nothing can stop me when I'm really pissed off because somebody took something from me. It's so funny how you were able to pull up all this information on Oscar. But when I went to search him, I can't find it. What did you do? How much did he pay you? Landon was like, no. It's not like that. It's not like that. He was like, no. He wasn't into me. He was into you. So he emailed me a link to show it to you. That's all it was. I believe Landon, y'all. Y'all believe him?
I believed him.
So Candace called over Big Black Dude to go over there, and I was like, oh God. Because y'all know Tyler's getting on my nerves with these forced sex scenes, these forced advanced scenes. Do you have a pervert on staff, Tyler? That's what I need to know.
A pervert.
Okay, that's what my aunt said. She don't say pervert.
Pervert.
Is there a pervert on your staff? Because this is getting out of hand. But it stopped in the nick of time.
Sexual hormones just won't stop raging. One of the two.
It's crazy.
High sex drive.
It's getting crazy out in the streets.
Yeah.
So, dude goes up behind Landon. I said, oh, God. But he stopped in the nick of time. Candace was like, oh, no, I believe him. Because Erica was like, I don't believe him. I don't believe that he telling the truth. She was like, yeah, I believe because he just pissed himself. I said, darn, Landon. I said,
Dad.
You can't even show your face in these streets now.
You scared to death. But like they said, scared the piss out of you.
Literally. So homeboy, they all leave. And homeboy was like.
And you notice he did like this too? He said.
Yeah. I said.
Say, come on now. What in the world?
I'm over taller than this. I'm telling y'all.
Ooh.
So then we get this scene where they got done Veronica when she was getting ready to leave. I'm going backwards a little bit. They got done Quita. So, Veronica.
Yeah.
Veronica. They Quita. Quita's sister.
She said, don't talk to me, hood rat.
Yes. She said, so what that supposed to mean? She was like, don't you go home?
Don't you go home. I said, what you talking about, girl? I said, don't you go home. You get me out. I'll let you know everything.
So then Veronica was like, I said, Lord, she gonna get Quita out. Quita played that one good, though, because you don't give her all the information. You give her enough to let her know you know something.
Yeah, you give her a seed.
Yeah, let it
play
grow.
with her mind, because she's going to want to know what the rest of that is about.
Yeah. So then we get to see where they got doing Veronica. She goes in that bathroom, and she took the lining of her skirt. Now, so this is some country school, old school stuff for your tail. Pull the lining out of your goddamn skirt.
Yeah, stuff you learned from Big Mama.
She took and did a nice natural updo, tied that scarf around, like Justin J said, pooched on out of that FEMA jail, went past them gates, got into the car, and press won't even bothered. They were unbothered.
Nope.
She said, don't take me home. Take me around back. I said, we know where this is going.
Yep.
So then, see, this is the scene of all scenes. After Jeffrey done pulled this goddamn cop's card now. See, Jeffrey know what the deal is now. Because y'all forgot that Jeffrey is a therapist.
Yep.
He's been psychoanalyzing this dude from the jump.
Yep.
I mean, the dude been trying to get Jeffrey to give him head. Now, every time Jeffrey's in his sight, he just can't function.
Yeah, he want to touch him, but try to touch him in a macho way, but...
Yeah. So the cop is still talking to Jeffrey. And Jeffrey was like, what's your story, man? What's going on with you? He was like, what? What you talking about? He said, what's your story? Who told you that being gay was so bad? Yeah. Was it your mom? Yeah. Was it your dad? Did they punish you? And he was like, you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know me.
He was like, oh, I know. So I know. You one of them closet freaks. The ones that's in the closet that can't be free.
And you angry.
And you just angry. And the cop was going,
no, you don't know me. You don't know me. You wrong.
He said, what are you, some kind of therapist? He said, yes, I am. And he said, you're trapped in the closet. You just want to be free like me. But you can't be. And the cop was, I mean, he just going off. You don't know.
You don't know.
You wired. You wired. He was like, no, don't you tell nobody this. I was like, got him. So then Jeffrey, he was like, you just hate yourself. You use your badge as a way of power to get people to do what you want them to do. Sling people around, get your rocks off. Then you go home and hurt yourself. Yep. I said, God, don't you?
I said, Jeffrey done read him, boy.
I said, read him.
Read him.
I said, so, Jeffrey said, and, I'm right. Yeah. Because the body doesn't lie.
Oh! Because he was like, he still trying.
I said, did he grab his ding-a-ling?
He did.
Won't you play with my ding-a-ling? My ding-a-ling. Won't you play with my ding-a-ling?
I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I am done.
All right, so now we're at the Cryer Mansion, and no Hannah's sitting there. She said, hello, it's me. I said, all right, Adele, but she was on the phone, I guess with the doctor or whatever, trying to check on little Quincy. So then Catherine comes in. I said, oh, hell. Catherine is so like, what
the hell happened to my house?
So she goes into the kitchen where Hannah's sitting there like she just stewing. Now somebody been drinking and just waiting for you to come home. My mom used to do that when I was young and I was doing whatever I wanted to do. And she threw the bar stool at me when I came through the door one day. So, she said, where's Wyatt? No, she said, what happened in here? And Hannah was like, Wyatt, your son.
Your son.
Said, where is he? She was like, last time I seen him, he was packing up all his stuff. He had some money, a brand new car, and he was gone.
Gone.
She said, what? Brand new car? Yeah, brand new car.
Yeah, brand new whip.
You don't even know.
He gone.
So she was like, good to see you. Where you been? Catherine. La da dee da da.
I've been away. She said, don't you lie to me.
I said, go pink on her. Say another word.
And this is over.
She said, is that something you want to tell me? She was like, well.
What do you want to know?
She says, you still gonna lie to me, right? You still
don't
ain't gonna tell
me. Don't play these freaking games.
She's like, about Wyatt. Catherine acting dumb again.
She said, well, I guess you saw the news, so what do you want to know? Like, stop playing these games and tell me.
She was like, Wyatt told me. She said, oh, so he did? She was like, yep, Wyatt told me.
Then she started crying.
I said, don't get to crying now.
Yeah.
I said, whatever. I'm mad because I like their friendship, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Good friendship.
And it was real.
Genuine. Mm-hmm.
Although her jacked up son, she loved her son more than she loved loyalty. Her and David is the same person.
Yeah. They'll stay loyal to a fault until it hurts them.
Yeah, revelation.
Mm-hmm.
So, she said, Hannah told her, say, look, didn't I tell you about protecting that boy? You were going to end up being hurt. Is all of this worth it?
Is it worth it?
You got to reap what you sow on this. She was like, you've been in jail. Your husband's still in jail. Your son gone.
Yeah, he all messed up.
And she was
said,
like,
you forgot one.
I said, oh, no. I thought she was going to say Amanda.
I thought she was going to say Amanda, until she was like, you.
She said, I can't lose you. She said, consider me gone.
Consider me gone. With my check.
She was like, She was like, come on, Hannah. You cannot leave. I said, I said, it's just getting on my nerve. I like them together.
Mm-hmm.
She said, so you're not going to tell me about your son, how he hit that little girl. You sat there in my face and you lied. You did not tell me the truth. She said, I didn't have to tell you the truth. You knew.
Already knew.
You saw all the way through me and Jim and all the BS.
But she said, you didn't confirm it for me.
Then she started talking about this guy doing TV, her uncle.
Childhood. Yeah.
I said, okay, it came together at the end because she sent her uncle to jail by thinking he stole a TV, but really he was like the last person with the TV.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up getting killed in jail, I guess like a couple of days later. So she said, before I pin something on somebody, I want to make sure that I'm 100% sure that the facts are the facts. So she was like, I knew, but I needed you to confirm it.
Because I didn't want to do that to your son.
I said, whoo, that's a heavy blow right there. So, she said, and what tripping me out about all of it is, you paid for my son's care. You had him transferred out of your guilt.
She was like, no. It wasn't guilt.
She was like, why did you do it? She said, out of the kindness of my heart. She said, why were you with me through the cancer? She said, because I'm a child of God. She said, well, you got one on for me.
Beat there.
I ain't a child of nobody. I'm a child of Satan. I said,
I'm a heathen child.
Infidel. I said, okay.
But I can say this. I can say that I started, through the episodes, you can see Catherine starting to change and kind of wanting to get out of that lifestyle. Because
she was miserable.
Yeah, because she with Jim because of all the money. That was like a family hookup, wasn't it?
No. Jim is with her for the money, but now it's more about image.
Yeah, that's right, because her dad was the high-profile crack dealer.
And she's the chubby kid that, yeah.
So she caught up in all this stuff, and I think she's trying to find a way out.
Yeah.
But I can understand being loyal to your own.
Kids.
I understand that, but there's a time that you have to tell the truth when somebody else's family is involved.
But let's go ahead. We're going to have a dialogue within this review, right? How many mothers, we have this conversation all the time because I am very hard on mothers about their sons because mothers will kick their daughters out and be like, you grown, you talking back, fend for yourself.
Get out.
Get out. Them boys,
do whatever we want to do.
Do whatever you want to do. They can come back home with their whole family.
Yep.
And mama don't say nothing. But the daughter can't come home and eat no macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, you're trifling. Come here, eat up all my food. Get out.
Get out. But he laying up there smelling his feet.
He ain't got no job. Ain't paying no light bill. No house bill, no rent, no
won't
nothing.
even change the light bulb, but it's good.
Just sitting around the house all day long.
I let me tell you, in real life, mothers hate to be around me. When I see the double standard, I calls it out. Because I got so many people in my goddamn life that them daughters don't stand a chance. But them sons can be living in the basement for 30 years and y'all don't say a goddamn thing.
Yep, it's all good.
But she get pregnant and now she gotta go.
But some have admitted to us that
they have admitted they ain't got no weakness. They got no choice but
they say it's a weakness when it comes down to their son. They're weak when it comes down to their son.
So within this episode, we see that Catherine has that motherly son weakness. Nothing else matters. And on the flip side, goddamn Hannah got it for Benny too. Yeah. So but you see the dialogue, right? She don't do that for Candace.
Yeah, Candace is the devil. Benny is the saint. And Benny do just as much dirt as Candace did.
He in there burn bodies.
He burned bodies, yeah. He burned, yeah.
But he can come.
He done mortgage your house behind your back.
But that's my precious son.
That's my precious son.
God gifted me with that one.
Yeah.
That one boy. Right there.
That's my boy.
That's that's the daddy right there. That ain't me.
Yep. And even after she found out that he lied, she still say he the prince.
And then go cover his mess when he and they sleep with a married woman in his room.
When the husband show up, I'm cover for him. But Candace is the devil. Come on.
He in there getting freaky. Cause tonight, baby.
Yeah, that's why I thought it's gonna get freaky.
Freaky with you. So, yeah. So they got doing. Catherine said, "I chose my son."
God, I was trying to figure out the title because I was like, the whole episode wasn't nothing about no son. God, I thought it was gonna be Candace gonna say, "I choose my son."
So then Hannah said, "And I choose mine." Where my check at? I need my money because she ain't got no money. She can't really go nowhere.
Brute.
She better use one of y'all's Uber codes.
Yeah, or something.
And get that free 10-mile ride.
So y'all better open up a freaking what's that account where you can get money from people?
GoFundMe.
You better open up a GoFundMe. Somebody needs the fund handle.
We don't talk about GoFundMe's on this channel. So they got see Catherine flipped the script. She said, "Oh, you cannot leave me. You got to be here with me. F this house. F this clean house. I need you.
I don't care nothing about this house."
She said, "Give me my money." She said, "You can't go. Give me my money. You get paid on the first. So if you here, you will get it. If not, I'll mail it to you."
I'll mail it to you.
Now clean up.
She said, "You got something to clean." I said, "Got you." But she would not be in this situation had she went along with Benny. She could have
had you a nice house.
Yeah, nice house. Now, granted, it was wrong in a certain extent that Hyde got the money and all that stuff, but at least you wouldn't have to be begging right now. Had to stay at the house and clean up for the woman that almost killed your son. Yikes. That's it, y'all.
That's it, y'all.
Straight from the VA.
The dirty, dirty South.
2 up, 2 down. Holla.